Good morning everybody, it's Wild-Billiam here, the Dom IX6SR. Show you the key before we get started. It is a 5-pin lock with technically a 6-pin, that's why it's the IX6. It's this little interactive element that hits a little tiny pin in the back that releases a sidebar. Let's get started. I'm using a bare bones 50 thousandths turner, and I'm using this number 4 multi-pick Elite G Pro flag. Really good click out of number 5. A little bit of a click out of number 4. Click out of number 3. Out of number 2. Number 1, I'm pretty sure it's almost a no lift if it's not a no lift. Because I mean it's solid as it can be. I always like to go back through, double check everything. Before I go for the interactive element with this 25 thousandths Covert Instruments medium hook. I'm guessing I could probably use something a little bit longer and thinner, but the thinner stuff I have tends to, I don't know, I can't feel that I've pressed the interactive element quite as well. I'm on. Man, I'm just not feeling it this morning. I know I'm right there at it. See if that did it. Drop something. I think number 4 dropped a little bit on me. Go. There's number 2. Let's try that one more time. Usually you can immediately tell when that interactive element's hit when everything is right, because the core will rotate ever so slightly as that sidebar allows the core to move. Back here and give everything one more check after I press that. I just don't think it's correct yet. Just cannot figure out this morning what I missed coming through. Something moved there. Let's try it with this longer Jimmy Long's Jim hook. Just cannot ever seem to feel with these as well. Something dropped, the cord just turned back on me, which tells me I'm gonna have to reset the interactive element again. Yeah, it's at number 4. I must keep oversetting it. Number 3. Really good click out of number 2. Another really good click out of number 3. Always like to go back and check number 5 because it is a very high lift. There's number 4. It's dangling a little bit where I want it to be. There we go. Thought that interactive element moved that time. I can feel the whole core move. Give everything a last little touch. And there we go, folks. The Dom IX6SR. Let's go ahead and get it gutted. Before I do that, let's bring it up here and see if we can see that interactive element in place. Grab my little flashlight here. Hopefully you can see it there shining in the back. Hopefully my software will let me put a little circle around it or something to make it easier. I'm going to show you. This came with one of those brass clips that absolutely bent out of shape. It's pretty much trash at this point. I can't find a steel one the right size to fit it. But we will make do. Put our key in there. Where did I put my shim? Here's the follower I want. Where's my shim? Here it is. Grab it with the tweezers here, make it easier. I highly recommend you always shim your locks. Lockpicking lawyer does not shim very often, which scares me. As many accidents as I've had, I actually more or less lost the half of a Euro cylinder just a couple of days ago because I didn't shim it properly when I took it apart. And so I've lost springs. So basically half of that lock is parts now. So I just went ahead and cut it in half and kept the good half and marked the other. Ooh. Turn it this way. Make sure that shim is still lined up where it needs to be. And you have to remember to catch the sidebar because it is on the bottom. Well, I guess top of the lock for you Euro folks. I like to use a little plug holder when I'm taking these apart. That way I don't drop all my pins out while I'm working here. So here is our sidebar. We will put it over here in number 6. You can see some key control pins and our little interactive pin. Let's see if we can get the interactive pins to drop, because it is itty bitty. And I have dropped it on the floor on multiple occasions. I'll leave those key control pins in there for now and get them out in a moment. There's another little key control pin right here that I will get out in a moment. So let's go ahead and take these out. So here is number one. It's a torpedo. Number two is a standard. Number three is another standard. Number four, and nope, there's number five, it's a standard. Number four is also a torpedo. So let's see if we can get these key control pins out. This lock, when I received it, was very full of graphite. So there's that key control pin. And there are those other three. They're not hard to distinguish from one another because they are different sizes, which is helpful. Big thank you to Dig and the Lock Viking, because they both helped me fix this when I thought I had bricked it by putting this little guy. You have to keep the rounded side facing away from the cylinder in upside down, and the lock, just the keys wouldn't work because these little guys were all pressed up against this, or pressed down by this rather, and the key wouldn't go in. So big shout out to them for helping me figure this out, that you can actually remove the brass Bible cover off of this. You just have to be gentle, and got it fixed. Let's go through and take out our drivers. Driver number one in this lock is a barrel. Number two is one of those infamous Dom magic drivers. I'll try to take a picture before I put this lock back together so that I can put it up on the screen so you can get a much better look at the details. Number three is a standard spool. Number four is another Dom magic driver, as is number five. Let's go ahead and dump our springs. All just kind of run-of-the-mill springs, I guess, for Dom. There's nothing special about them. We'll look at our core really quickly and feel around. There's nothing really in there. There's a little detent or something right here that I don't know that it really serves any purpose. Maybe it's part of the drill protection or something. And our cylinder here, our core, you can see it's all just standard. There's no, counter milling or threading or anything like that in it. We'll put our key on here and bring this up to the camera as much as we can. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Here you go, folks, the Dom IX6 SR. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go out there and get on the Discord and get involved. There's a lot of good videos on this lock too, from everybody from Moki himself, although I think the version he does the one Lock Fumbler has done both versions of this lock. There is another version of this lock that actually has a second sidebar here that's a pressed by a little ball bearing. I'd like to actually have that one just for the collection because I love this lock. Learned to love it. You know, Vector Potential got his open just before me. Congrats again on the black belt, Vector. And thanks for the advice on this lock, especially on knowing exactly when to press the interactive element. That really helped. I think that's all, folks. I hope you have a great week. I hope you had a great Halloween, which was yesterday for us here in the U.S., because it is Saturday morning, November 1st here. Hope you all have a great week. Appreciate your support. Thanks.